Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
What attracted me most to the community issue that I chose in the beginning of the semester was the importance it holds to the well being of the college students that make up my community. The community issue that I chose was the nutrition of college students. I did mass amounts of research and I found that college students who eat healthy, drink water, get enough exercise, have an overall better academic success and well being. I want this for everyone in my community. Again, if you were to ask me what attracted me most to the community issue that I chose in the beginning of the semester, I would say that it would be the importance it holds to my community as a whole.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
The call to action that my team put forward was asking the college students in the audience to take the tools and resources that we gave them and put them forth in their daily lives. We asked them to do this because we want them to avoid student debt. This is extremely important to us as a group because we know the negative effects that student debt can have on these students. It can cause them stress and it can cause them to be unhappy. Overall, if you were to ask us why we chose this, we chose it because we care about our students.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
Well, if you were to ask my team what my greatest strength was, I believe that they would say that I am organized. I believe they would say this because there are many instances where I put forth the effort in organizing our speech in a way that would have us put forth the most powerful speech that we could. I tried to organize our meetings and the times that we would go meet together and where we would, and I think they appreciated this greatly. Every group needs one person to organize everything to make sure things go smoothly and make sure it's just overall great. Again, if you were to ask me what my group members thought my greatest strength was, I believe they would say that I am organized.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
If you were to ask me what the most challenging thing about working with my team was, I think I would say that the fear of letting them down was the greatest thing. I think I would say this because I did not want to let them down when I got up there and gave my speech, and I didn't want to mess it up for them. I know that we all cared greatly about our speech, and I just wanted us to do a good job. Again, I wouldn't want to let them down because I didn't want to give them criticism that would hurt their feelings or tell them things to do and that would just make them feel bad about themselves because I cared about my group and I cared about how we did. Overall, if you were to ask me what I thought the hardest thing about working in my group was, I would say the fear of letting them down.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
If you were to ask me what the greatest thing that I took away from Com 110 this semester, I would say thinking on my feet and also having confidence in myself. I first realized this when I got up there for my first speech. I didn't know what I was doing, and I got nervous and I messed up some things. But I think that if I was more well known on having confidence in myself and being able to improvise, I would have done a much better job. But as I did more speeches, I got better at this and I learned the importance of it. And I will put this forth in my daily life if I have interviews in the future, if I'm talking with a business person. I just think that overall it's extremely important. In conclusion, if you were to ask me what the greatest thing I took away from Com 110 this semester, I would say the importance of thinking on your feet and believing in yourself.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.